Hello, everybody. We have been learning the history of art, and that is a lot to learn. So don't feel frustrated if you don't feel like you remember anything. I just wanted you to zero in on one that is your favorite and be writing down the title, as I asked you to do in lesson 34, the artist that made it, and then take that information and do a Google search. What art movement is this artwork from? Starry, Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. And then it'll come back that the answer is it is from a post-impressionist movement. All right. So what I want you to step into now that you know this, and I'm using a recognizable image. All right. I know you guys know Vincent van Gogh. Let me go ahead and just bring it up just so we're all up to speed, just in case it's your first day of school, because we're getting a lot of students. I'm so excited. Raise the roof. All right. This is not what we're looking at. I don't know why it always goes here. Be patient. Maybe it's already up. Nope. I shut it all down. All right, so let's go ahead. Nope. Get a sneak peek at something I made during testing week. All right. This is not it. Hopefully it'll bounce back. There it is. Oh, Lordy. All right, so I want you to go to this PowerPoint. If at any point you don't have an artist yet, there are lots of nice artworks starting that are famous, starting at probably around 43, 44. If you don't remember what the elements of art are, watch that video. The principles of design, watch that video. If you're feeling down, watch that video. All right, but it just goes through, and I already explained, so I'm not going to explain again. You can just take a look at it. If you click that link, Living Black Artists, it isn't not only Living Black Artists, it's DIA art as well. All right, but let's just look at this art because this is why I went here. This is Starry, Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. His art is during the post-impressionist art movement. All right, and now that you know who your favorite artist is, who your favorite artwork is, or what your favorite artwork is, and you have it written down and you have it turned into lesson 34. If you have the picture and still don't know what it is, use lesson 35. If you struggle using Google Images and that link doesn't work, send it to me and say, Miss K, I don't know who made this art, but I love it. This is the one I chose, and I will help you with that. Put it in the private Teams chat. All right, and then once you get to that level up and we're ready, this is going to be lesson 36. Lesson 36, we are going to make an art using a 3D, Paint 3D, or any kind of art app that helps you. And I'm going to go ahead right now and just screenshot it. Okay, so I'm going to engage it first just so it's bigger. When I take the screenshot, I'm going to hit print screen. All right. And it's not working for whatever reason, so I'll hit Control Print Screen. And then I'm going to go into my search, and this is when, I know you guys might have art apps on your phone. I have Paint 3D, and I know a lot of you do, a lot of you don't. I do not want you to pay for any app whatsoever. You don't need to, all right? There should be a Paint app there, all right? And so I just hit Control V, and it didn't work. Oh, now it did work. Okay, so obviously I have copied and pasted it, and we want to make it our own. do not turn this in as your artwork. I will know. I love art history. First thing we're going to do is hopefully crop out anything that we don't want. Okay, so you're going to go to this crop button. Maybe. Why is it not working? Maybe it's already ready to work. All right, maybe I need to press something. There we go. No. Okay, we did it a couple times. So, you know what? I'm just going to move this over there. All right. And I wish I could tell you why the crop button is not working, but it's not. So you know what? That's okay, because I am going to I don't want you just to turn this in. I want you to use the tools that the art app has to add a little bit of your own. So maybe in lesson 34, you told me the reason I love this is because of the colors. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to click away first of all. I think it is I think it's it's glitching and nothing is working. So I'm going to hit Control Alt Delete, and it still is recording me, so that's good. Let's try it again. Magic Select. Select. You know, friends, I really don't know what's going on here. But I will say I want you to use these tools to make it your own. Let's go ahead. I'm going to show you how to save it. So you go up to that top left corner and you go to Save As. It is not done. My computer's just glitching. And then maybe it can't handle recording at the same time. And then you're going to click Save As, and you're going to save it as Lesson 36 Art. And then maybe you'll name it the title of the artwork, or maybe you'll name it the artist you learned about. All right. So again, it's not working. It's glitching. So I can't. So just listen to what I said again. I'm going to turn this off. You got to go to, all right, maybe it'll work right here. Okay. So lesson 36, spell it right, Miss K. Lesson 36, and then just write, okay, so I am doing what mine is. You are not going to do this because you are not going to have Starry, Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. Okay? And then save and Paint 3D. Maybe I can go back in and it'll work. I don't know. All right? But what I want you to do is I want you to make art using it as a starting point, but not making, but not making it exact, okay? Maybe just drag it on, use the Paint app to continue the artwork. All right, I see that it closed it up. Let's open it up and try it again and see if it even saved. So this time I'm going to go to Open. All right, and hopefully it'll show my Starry, Starry Night. There it is. It's saved. Okay. And hopefully it's off that glitch. Hopefully we can move on, which it looks like it is once it thinks about it. And again, it's not going to take you as long. I am recording this. That's what it is taking so long. All right, so I want to explain brushes over here. We have a marker. We have calligraphy pen. We have an oil brush. This is made with oil paint. So you could take, like, can you pick a color? I don't know. Sometimes a color picker in some magic select. Let's see if it'll, let's try that and see what it does. Next. All right. And so it did something. It's sort of cool. I don't want you to have the same artwork exact, so just play with it. Okay? So now, oh, look at that, friends. I want you to rearrange. All right? And I still like those two mountains, or whatever that is. I'm going to try to fix this canvas size. All right. I do want, maybe I'll make my own sun. All right. So I use canvas. I'm going to take the brush. I'm going to take the oil paint brush. I'm going to pick the color that I want and click OK. And then I'm just going, maybe I want it sunshine, although it doesn't really look like sunshine. All right, and please don't just put air, like, just if you're going to do a sun, just leave it a circle. Don't make the sun rays. We did make sun rays. We're done making sun rays. Okay, so maybe it is, we want to come down here for the reflection. All right, and then what else can we do? All right, maybe we want to put a boat in there. We want to get in there with the boat. All right, so you're going to go to your 3D library and type canoe the right way. Enter. All right, we're moving. Now, you don't have to do canoe. I just saw water and I said, ooh, a canoe. All right, and you can move these around. That's the right button. All right, this is the, we're going to aim it. We're going to go out in the water. All right, so I'm going to put that in front of this dark shape. It looks sort of like a ledge or something that you walk on. Now maybe I want to, you can even make it go in and out of the painting, but I don't want to use that because it should be all sitting down showing. All right, so let me make sure it's sitting on the water right, and then click away in the gray when you're done. All right, now if you want to add, let's say I want, let's see, what else could we do? I don't know what mixed reality is, so let's find out. This is sort of, if you haven't used Paint 3D and you have it, I want you pressing every button to see what it does. All right, and if you like it, keep it. If you don't like it, don't keep it. Let's see what, ooh, I like how it turned that green. All right, and it's all different kinds of lighting. No, I don't know if I want to save it. Let's see. And it's just changing the light. It's asking me to move it. All right, so I'm touching the screen right now. And so we're sort of thinking about this completely different, right? So I am going to say save it, but I don't really know. Maybe I didn't press the button, but you can save it. All right, 3D view. Look at that, friends. Maybe I just want to keep it like that. All right, let's get some spray paint in there. And I'm going to try to make this more of sun. All right, like it's still, and this is just me playing around. I want you to just play around with it, with yours, okay? Now, because this is Paint 3D, it is not going to make the colors. Miss Kay always says when you mix cool and warm colors, you're going to get poopy colors. In this case, because it is Paint 3D, you're not going to get poopy colors. No fear. All right. I do want, look at this. I can move the button so it's a big fat spray paint. All right, look at that. Woo! All right, and I'm just doing little circles. I'm not quite sure. That doesn't want to, oh, there it goes. Now if I just hold down on it, it just goes solid. And I'm trying to get rid of that green thing. And maybe I'll put, I like the water. Oh, I got to put some orange reflection in the water. And heck, I could just go down here. Oh, it doesn't want to go right here. Okay, but that's okay. All right, maybe you're like, ooh, Miss K, you gotta get some pink in there. All right, and maybe the boys are like, no, I'm good, Miss K. All right, so you can drag this to your face. You know, Miss K's like, ooh, wait, Miss K found her favorite color. We gotta put our favorite color in our artwork. All right, so I just really, I'm hardly touching it. All right, and I want it to be like dark over here and light over here because the sun's there. All right, so I've just used this tool, this tool, this tool. Let's try this tool and just start clicking. And once you like one, stop. And if you are one of those people that needs to see everyone like Miss K, then click them all and try to, ooh, that one's sort of cool. It's sort of a little too dark. You know Miss K, she's bright. Super bright. I like that one. That one's warm. I don't know, but play around with it. Find the one you like. All right. I want, ooh, there it goes. Okay, so there's more into it. So now I want to go back because I didn't finish my spray painting. And I want to try to get rid of those lines, you know. So it just looks like there's some barrier in the middle of the water. If you want to fix something, just fix it. And just drag it to, I'm going to leave that just because I think that looks cool. And sort of make it a little dark so it blends in. All right. So, have I made it my own artwork? Yes. Was I inspired by Van Gogh? Yes. Did I change something dramatically? I made it go from night to day. All right. I changed the composition, the puzzle pieces, like the sun was in the top right-hand corner. And so I pressed all the buttons and made it so it's not. All right. If you want to make 2D shapes, this 3D shape, this doodle is sort of cool. All right. So try to find something. Now this, you might be like, no, Miss K, don't do it. Don't do it. But I'm going to do it just so you can see. All right. So something in the front. And I'm just holding down. Isn't it cool? All right. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, hit the remove button, undo up here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I have to save it again. So you go to menu, you go to save as, you go to, now if you want it to be a video, it's going to chew a lot of space on your computer, but it's going to spin like that and look really cool. All right. Let's say you don't want that. Well, I don't know if I'm going to get to go back. And you can do, look at this. You can make it swing. You can make it turn and jump. You can make it wobble. You can make it emerge. You can make it hover. All right. So I'll keep it like that. But again, it does chew a lot of your space. So please don't use this. If I would just save it as an image. Okay. All right. So this is, what is this? Lesson 36. Make it work, Miss K. And make sure you're putting it in a space you know where it is. I'm going to put it in my desktop. You don't have to put it in your desktop. Actually, I hope you make your own folder. All right. Let's see. It's not going to like me. But just on your, I'll show you in a second. Okay, so come on. It's thinking. Lesson 36, My Starry Day, by, and write your name and your last name. All right. And then you're going to say not, and then the artist, Vincent van Gogh. And this is going to remind you of who made the artwork. So make sure you know before we start this, the artist, art name, title, and the artist. All right. And see, it's going to take longer saving. All right. But hopefully you're pretty proud of that. Hopefully you're like, wow, that's so cool. All right. And if you don't have Paint 3D, maybe you can download it on your phone. All right. It is free. Don't pick anything that costs you money. I am not telling you to do that. All right. And so look at how long it's taking. Yes, that's the problem with video. It eats up your data. So again, please just save it as one of the first two, not the last two. And then you are going to go to lesson 36 and you are going to submit this assignment. All right. And I'm going to pretend that this is the correct lesson 36. I'm going to have to go change it though. All right, so all right, pretend you're not looking at this because I have to turn this one into lesson 37. All right, and then you're going to go to lesson 36 and submit this work. All right, what's it going to be called, Ms. K? Well, it's going to be called, let's see if it's saved first. Nope, it's still, see how long it's taken? So if you got to go to class and stuff, again, I am re-saying, please, please, please do not save, hello, do not save it in video. All right, you can see if it's cool, but don't save it. All right, so this is going to be lesson 36. Taking your favorite artist's favorite artwork. Actually, that sounds wrong, doesn't it? Taking your favorite artwork and putting it into an art app and playing with all the tools to create an ode, that means to the honor of, to that artist's masterpiece. That's what you're doing. You're creating a new masterpiece, all right? A new artwork. Because obviously anybody that would see that would say, looks like, oh, and I can't, that's all that's there. All right. I'm going to put it for later, but turn it in. Hopefully you'll think it's fun and you will do it as soon as possible. All right. There it is. And I will have the video in here, but right now I got to finish it. All right. So lesson 36. Taking your favorite artwork and putting it into an art app and playing with all the tools. Okay? All right, all right. So hopefully you understand that. If you don't understand it, go to lesson 34 and 35. Let's go ahead and see if the Paint 3D is saved yet. No, friends, it's not. So I'm just going to turn this off because I don't want to make you wait, because it's also recording at the same time it's saving. So it's slowing you down. But it does look super cool, doesn't it? All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed today. Love you guys. Have fun making art. Bye-bye.